Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Lukenessmonster. Today, we're going to be looking at a bunch of brand new Star Wars Black Series leaks and rumors. A few days ago, somebody actually reached out to me anonymously, claiming to have a bunch of Black Series leaks and rumors directly from Hasbro. Now, unfortunately, there was not a lot of proof with these leaks and rumors, and so at the moment, I have no way of verifying any of this information that I'm about to tell you guys. So please take it with a grain of salt. Absolutely nothing in this video is confirmed by any means. At this point, it is all just 100% rumor. But somebody did reach out with this information, and I thought it was important for you guys to know about it. Again, I can't verify if it's true or not, so I figured I would let you guys discuss it amongst yourselves in the comments down below. Again, the claim is that these came directly from somebody who works at Hasbro. Really quick though, we are giving away this Clone 2-pack because we hit 15,000 subscribers, and there's still about a week left to enter if you want to. All you have to do is 1, make sure you sub to the channel, and 2, leave a comment down below on my giveaway video. It'll be pinned in the card and linked in the description, but make sure you go check that one out and leave a comment and make sure you're subscribed. Anyway, onto the video. First up, we actually have some figures directly from the Mando and Grogu movie, which is actually coming out in 2026. The first one on the Mando and Grogu list is actually Embo from the Clone Wars. This one is quite shocking to me, but if you think about it, we've already heard rumors of Rhoda the Hutt being in the movie, and so you would think that he'd probably have some bounty hunters working for him. Embo would make sense for that. Alrighty guys, so a little snippet here from future Lukenessmonster. I want to say I got most of these leaks like the first week of January, and I've been trying, saving this video to make sure I get all the information and verify a bunch of stuff for you guys before I put it out there. But there's been a bunch of news articles, I guess it would have been yesterday for me, so it would have been about 2 days before this video comes out for you guys, of Embo actually being the main villain of this movie. And all that stuff just came out yesterday. And I got all of these leaks, especially with Embo being a figure for the Mando and Grogu movie, about a week and a half ago. So it is hard to verify if these leaks and rumors are true or not, but the guy that did give me this information knew that Embo was going to be in it a week and a half before everybody else, so I think there is some validity there. So while Embo is kind of a shocking pick for the Mando and Grogu movie, it's definitely not out of the realm of possibilities. Embo's space dog is also on the list. Now, his space dog in the Clone Wars was named Merrick, but apparently this is a different space dog, so I guess take that as you will, but it sounds like we're going to be getting Embo's space dog in this as well. The next 2 figures on the list are going to be pretty obvious, but obviously it's going to be Mando and Grogu. It's the Mando and Grogu movie, so obviously they're going to be getting their own figures. After that, we actually have Zeb, and Zeb makes a lot of sense for this one. Back at D23, they actually showed off the teaser trailer for Mando and Grogu, and I'll throw up some pictures if I can find them, but they're really hard to find. But Zeb was in that trailer in the cockpit of the Razor Crest. And so it would make perfect sense to get a Zeb figure a part of this figure line. I'm still shocked that he was in the cockpit of the Razor Crest. I'm not sure how that's going to work, if Mando's going to get a new Razor Crest, or I don't know how that's going to work yet. Obviously, I'm sure that's something the plot of the movie is going to tell us, but Zeb was there, and so it would make sense we would get a Zeb figure. Next on the list is actually the Snowtrooper Commander, and this one makes a lot of sense because we also did see a bunch of Snowtroopers in this leaked trailer. Now, unfortunately, there's no word if this is going to be a new mold or a re-release of the mold we already got, but a Snowtrooper Commander is going to be a huge win. Snowtroopers are one of my favorite designs in all of Star Wars, and we actually haven't seen a live-action Snowtrooper on screen since 1980 for Empire Strikes Back, so to get another live-action appearance of the Snowtrooper is going to be super cool to get, and it's one thing I'm really hyped for the Mando and Grogu movie. The next one on the list for Mando and Grogu is actually Rhoda the Hutt. If you guys didn't know, Jeremy Allen was actually cast to play an adult version of Rhoda the Hutt. And if you don't know who Rhoda the Hutt is, it's actually Jabba's kid that we see in the Clone Wars movie. And I guess by the Mando and Grogu movie, he's all grown up, and I guess we'll see him kind of run a crime syndicate. Obviously, I'm not too sure the importance of the story yet because the movie's not out yet. But right now, Rhoda the Hutt is on the rumor list. And this is the one on the list that I think sounds the craziest. It doesn't make any sense to me, but the Hutt twins from the Book of Boba Fett are also on this list. Now, apparently they're supposed to be showing up in the Mando and Grogu movie as well. Hutts are pretty big figures, and so they're going to be pretty expensive figures. And so I could definitely see, Rhoda the Hutt coming out because he's supposed to be a pretty big villain of the show. But getting 2 more Hutts alongside of that, it just doesn't sound possible to me. So this is one of the rumors that I just don't see as a possibility, but you never know, they might surprise us. I know Hasbro does their figures for TV shows a whole lot different than they do for movies, and they tend to go pretty all out when it comes to movies, so they might surprise us and do 3 Hutt figures, but again, I kind of doubt it. We also did get some rumors for Revenge of the Sith as well. Obviously, we already knew about an Anakin and Obi-Wan, but according to this rumor list, they will be released in the Galaxy-style packaging, which we all already assumed, but Padme will be released alongside them. This one is another one that I'm kind of skeptical about, and that's just because Padme didn't really do anything in Revenge of the Sith other than be pregnant and die, and so I didn't think that her Revenge of the Sith appearance really needs to have a figure, and it kind of surprises me that they would pick one for that. But it is the 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith, so you never know, they might surprise us. This is another one that's kind of iffy on my list, but I guess we'll see. Now, there are some unnamed Celebration exclusive figures here. Now, unfortunately, we don't know exactly what these are, but right now the assumption is that these will be a Revenge of the Sith carded Anakin and Obi-Wan. Obviously, we already got the Commander Cody, as well as the 4 rumors for like a Kit Fisto, a 501st, a Count Dooku, and an R2-D2. And for Obi-Wan and Anakin being the main characters of the movie, you would kind of think that they would get a Revenge of the Sith card back. And so right now, the assumption is that they're going to get the Celebration exclusives, and then they will be released in the main line after that. So that'll be pretty cool. If you want to get that like exclusive card back version, you can. Kind of like the Starkiller had the like exclusive Celebration Starkiller set, but then it'll be released in the main line down the road. The next figure on the list really surprises me, but there's a rumor that lines up with it, and that's the 327th Star Corps. Yakface did confirm that the mystery clone on his list right now is either a Galactic Marine, a 41st Elite, or a 327th Star Corps, so that one is on the list. But to be honest, I just thought it was at the bottom of the list of possibilities there, just because we already have a Commander Bly, but that Commander Bly is on a different body, and so the 2023 clone body wouldn't match up with the Commander Bly we already have. But according to this, it looks like that is going to be the mystery clone, is at 327th. But to go along with that 327th, it looks like we're going to be getting a new Commander Bly updated on that 2023 clone body. This one really surprises me just because the Commander Bly we have is already an amazing figure, but it's definitely not out of the realm of possibilities. They're making a brand new Captain Rex this year. So again, the Commander Bly seems a little crazy to me, but it's definitely in the realm of possibilities, so that's one I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about. And then the last one for Revenge of the Sith is Commander Neo. This one we all kind of assumed was coming at some point, but it's really good to hear. Now, the person who gave me this list also said that an Anakin Jedi Starfighter has been tossed around at Hasbro, but they don't know if it ever made it to the production stage. But he didn't clarify if it was BlackSeries or Vintage Collection. For something like this for the 20th anniversary, that kind of sounds like a Vintage Collection item, and that's because if it was BlackSeries, it would be a HasLab, not a like standard release. And according to him, whatever this Starfighter is would have been a standard release, not a HasLab. So that kind of makes me think that it's going to be a TVC Anakin's Jedi Starfighter, which would make sense for the 20th anniversary. Next up is the Bad Batch. We actually have 2 Bad Batch figures rumored. First up is an Imperial Clone Commando. This one makes perfect sense. We've already gotten a Bad Batch Commando, and so getting the Imperial repaint makes complete sense. Hot Toys already made one. This is one that I already figured was coming. And then of course there's also Imperial Cody, another one we all kind of predicted with the 2025 Cody coming out here in just like a few months. It makes sense that they would just repaint it gray and re-release it in the Bad Batch packaging. That one makes perfect sense, and we've all been predicting it for years now. Now, according to this person, Lucasfilm is working on a brand new Clone Trooper animated show, kind of like the Clone Wars style animation. It's another Clone Trooper show. And so they said there will be some more Clone Troopers releasing a part of that figure line, but the one that he can confirm is an updated Commander Wolf, which is great because the Wolf figure that we have, it really sucks. And so an updated one on the 2023 clone body would be amazing. Obviously, we did see Commander Wolf in Season 3 of The Bad Batch, but we never actually find out how he ends up with Rex and Gregor by the time Rebels comes along. And so maybe this clone show will explore how Wolf actually gets with Rex and Gregor by the beginning of Rebels. For the Clone Wars, we actually have 2 figures rumored, and according to this, Yakface's rumored like lightsaber wielding character is going to be a Jedi Temple Guard. And according to this person, it's going to be out very, very soon. So that is what I'm really excited for. I think a Jedi Temple Guard is going to be amazing, and it's one I'm excited to see. And then the other figure for the Clone Wars is a Pong Krell, which again is pretty exciting. I'm assuming this would be a deluxe figure, so I don't know what else to say about that one. So if that one's true, I'm really excited for it. I get comments all the time if there's going to be any 10th anniversary of the Force Awakens figures, and according to this guy, there are going to be a few 10th anniversary of Force Awakens. Now, the only one confirmed on this list is actually Rey, but the assumption is that we'll get a few more. According to this leak, there will be a full wave for Ahsoka Season 2. We're still not sure on the official release date for Ahsoka Season 2, but right now the rumor is that this wave will release alongside Season 2. And speaking of just general Ahsoka figures, it sounds like we are going to be getting a Clone Wars flashback of Ahsoka. And it's specifically the earlier season's outfit, not the Siege of Mandalore outfit, so it'll be cool to see the live-action portrayal of this outfit. I do think the Seasons 3 and 5 Clone Wars Ahsoka that we just got like 2 years ago is a really good figure, so I'm not sure if it'll top that, but it's one that I'm interested to see. Again, another little snippet here from future Lukenessmonster. Again, I got all these leaks like the first week of January, and then a few days later, a bunch of the news articles came out that Rory McCann would be taking place of Baylan Skoll in Ahsoka Season 2. And this leaker actually gave me this information and said that Hasbro is going to be making a Season 2 version of Baylan with the new actor and his likeness. But he told me to keep it under wraps. He told me to keep it off the record. But then a few days later, all of the news articles came out pretty much spilling the information, so he said I was all good to talk about it. But yeah, he did tell me that Rory McCann, I believe, is the actor from Game of Thrones, is going to be replacing Balin in season 2, and he told me all of this, again, before all of those news articles started coming out. So, again, it's hard to verify if these are true or not, but these are some pretty compelling pieces of evidence. And then last up is Star Wars Rebels figures, because right now there's 3 Rebels figures on this rumor list. The first one on this list is Agent Kallus. We all kind of assumed by Yakface's rumors that Agent Kallus was going to be coming out, so this definitely lines up with Yakface's rumors perfectly. And it lines up because the second Rebels figure is going to be a Season 3 and 4 Kanan. And a Season 3 and 4 Kanan would make perfect sense. It's a figure we already got in TVC, which is something Yakface confirmed. And I know it's a figure that a lot of people really, really wanted, so Seasons 3 and 4 Kanan would go really, really hard. But there's also a Season 4 Hera on this list. And this is odd to me because Hera didn't change outfits between Seasons 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 like Ezra and Kanan did. And so it doesn't really make any sense to me why she would be getting a Season like 3 and 4 appearance. She does wear different outfits throughout the show. She wears like a pilot outfit and she wears like a prison jumpsuit. But like other than that, I have no idea why a Seasons like 3 and 4 Hera would be on the list. So we'll have to wait and see what this actually means. But the Season 3 and 4 Hera is just another one that is kind of iffy to me. If you made it this far, it means you're probably a pretty big fan of the channel, so I'd love to tell you guys about our channel membership giveaway for this month. For the month of January, for our standard members, we're giving away this BlackSeries Bad Batch Echo figure, and for our premium members, we're giving away this Yoda and Gree 2-pack. If you do want a chance to win either of these figures, consider hitting that join button down below. That's because anybody who joins during the month of January will automatically be entered to win. But yeah, right now that is our rumor list. Some of them sound pretty plausible and some of them sound a little out there, so I'd love to know what you guys have to say about it. Obviously, again, take it with a grain of salt. I have no way of verifying this, nor do I know if it's true or not. But again, I just want to get this information out to you guys because I know it and I think it's important that you guys know it too. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think of this. Do you think it's real or fake? So if you guys did enjoy, make sure to go down, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.